We've got a ton of book mail to get through, so let's open this up. Let's start with one from Penguin Random House. Ooh, this is an ARC. This one's called Shadow Play. That's so fun. It came with a signed book plate, which I always love. The hook alone has me sold. It says a Twitch streamer's biggest fan becomes her biggest threat. This follows a physical therapist who lives in Chicago, and she decides to start a side gig because she's really good at giving like relationship advice in real life, so she decides to start doing it on a Twitch stream. She finds success in this. She's co-hosting it with somebody that is successful in the industry too, until this person pops up on their stream. He's like their biggest fan. He's an anonymous user, though they don't have any information on him, and it starts to get creepy and weird, and she's starting to feel like she's being watched in real life, but she's talked to the police and she doesn't really have any information for who he really is. This book sounds wild. I can't wait to read this. It comes out in September. This next one's an ARC from Macmillan. It's called All This Could Be Yours. This sounds so fun. So it follows this like instant best-selling author who writes a book called All This Could Be Yours. She's living the dream life. She's going on like a national tour. Her family now has the dream house back home, like her husband and kids. But all this comes crashing down when she realizes that she's being stalked by somebody who's obsessed with not only sabotaging her career, but also sabotaging her entire life. It seems like she made a deal with the devil like way back when, and that is coming back to the surface to haunt her. She's of course trying desperately to navigate all of this while juggling her real career, but trying to keep her buried secrets buried. This one comes out in September, and it's a blurb by Geneva Rose, so can't wait for this. This next one's from HarperCollins. This one sounds fun. It's called The Namaste Club, and it says, "Don't forget to breathe." This book sounds like so much fun and super unique. It's kind of like I don't think I'd call it like a mystery thriller, but it does have a death in it, but it centers around this like yoga wellness retreat. It's in Florida. It's supposed to be a place of reflection and release. That's the sales pitch at least. All the people who come here are very like entitled people. It's Transcendence Week, so it's like a week-long retreat for a bunch of like very wealthy women, like heirs to massive fortune, think like influencer kind of vibes, trad wife and proud gun owner, like just a whole like interesting crew of people. But they also have a resident alligator at this retreat, and one of the guests is gonna end up in that alligator's jaws by the end of the retreat. So you're trying to figure out who in this book is gonna get their comeuppance and who's gonna make it out alive. This next one's from HarperCollins. Okay, this next one's a romance book. It's called Love is an Open Book. It looks adorable. This book follows Mia, who never imagined that her romance novels would become the success that they are. She has this deal that she's gonna write one final book in the series. Her books have even inspired a TV show adaptation. Like, she has the career of her dreams, but she all of a sudden is experiencing really bad writer's block. She has a ride or die best friend who has this like secret crush on her, but she convinces him that she needs to try out like the tried and true romance tropes that she writes about to kind of like experience them in her own life so she can write about them better and hopefully get out of this writer's block. So they start these experiments, but it's of course gonna actually ignite some sparks between them. This sounds adorable. Thank you so much to Kensington Books, Minotaur, William Morrow, and Canary Street Press. I can't wait to read all of these.